All right, hopefully some of you guys can get something out of this. So mostly for my gig economy people, but if you have a regular job, side hustle, small business, doesn't really matter. This applies to all of that. I'm going to use the gig economy because I'm involved in that a little bit too right now. And I meet a lot of people doing that for a lot of different reasons. Some people have to pay, extra bills that they have. Some people paying off debt. Some people, they just need extra money because of inflation, and their regular job isn't doing it. And some people just want to get out of the house, right? So there's all kinds of reasons. Everybody's got things that they're trying to achieve. One thing that I would say from experience out here, and take what I say with a grain of salt, but I haven't had a regular job in a very, very long time. Have goals, guys. You've got to have a goal. Now, daily goals, weekly, monthly, yearly, just the idea of having goals is a tool. It's a mindset. You can use that mindset to your advantage in all kinds of creative ways. Let's just say you're Doordash and you're in a good market. You can make $200 a day. $200 a day is the goal. Say, all right, we're going to take 10% of that every day. That's $20. We're going to invest it in whatever asset you invest in, to put back something. And then that's a goal. And then that's how you get to a bigger goal. Say you have a bigger goal, broader goal for the year, whatever. So say you work 5 days a week like that. You do $200 a day. You're making $1,000. You take $20 every day, 5 days. That's $100. And you're going to invest that $100. So now you're investing $100 a week. That's $5,200 a year. And you're doing that, and then it's growing at whatever percentage, whatever investments that you're involved in. Not going to get into that, just saying these are goals, right? And that's how you can get to a point where you actually have something to show from this whole thing. And I say that because I see a lot of people spinning their wheels, basically spending all the money. That's the other thing I would say to the gig economy people. Don't spend it all, make more. So in other words, if you make the $200 a day because you have a bill to pay or whatever, because you have this, because you have that, and then that $200 got to all go to the bill, right? No, take the 10%. Take that 10% that you were talking about, the 20, and invest it. Now you got 180. Now, if you need extra money, you have the option to now work longer. Now, I know everybody ain't got time. People have children, people have this, that, and the other, and believe me, I understand that. And so maybe you don't have that time during the day. But the cool thing about the gig economy is sometimes when you do find that extra time, you can go out and work more. So just if you do your best not to spend it all, it really makes a big difference. It allows you to invest it, put it back and save it at the very least, but maybe find some responsible investments. And then, this has made a huge impact on my life, for example, just having a little bit of something underneath you, right? So you're not just living on the edge all the time. Now, you could still be living on the edge, but you have this kind of not safety net, but you will build up by doing this. You'll build up something so you have something underneath you. Now, some of you guys have all your stuff together and had your stuff together for a long time, so that doesn't apply to you, and I totally understand that. But for those of you who needed to hear that, hopefully it just starts the wheels turning. You don't have to do $200 days. You don't have to do 10% as far as investing and things like that. But if you just don't spend it all and you have goals, it can make a huge difference. I see people doing that all the time, and I know the $200 is not 100%. Your money, you got to pay for gas, you got to pay for taxes, you got to do, all these different things. And I understand that. So for me, I say a $200 day, maybe it's $20 of gas, that's 180, and then taxes, mileage deductions, things like that. But that's one of the cool things about the gig economy is you do get mileage deductions and whatever, all that stuff, not financial advice. But, yeah, so have goals out there, guys. No matter what you're doing, if you have, like I said, a business, you got a regular job, even if you have a regular job. Now, I call that a fixed income. If you have a regular job, you're getting hourly pay and you get a certain amount of hours per week. That's what I call a fixed income. It's why I like to do gig economy stuff. That's why I like to do eBay. I have other things, that I'm doing, because the cap on that is a lot higher. You can't tell me, oh, you only get this amount of hours and this amount of money per hour, right? I basically, have a little bit more to do with that. Now, if I want to be lazy, it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna penalize me. But if I want to go out and say I have a goal, I can work until I meet that goal, right? Now with eBay, you can't make people buy things, but you can certainly acquire more products and list more products, right? You can certainly do that, and that can help you with the goals. So don't spin your wheels out here, guys. You're working hard, you're working long hours out here in the Doordash, and I see you out here. I talk to a lot of people every day. I talk to people because you're in a store, and then the other DoorDasher comes in and they got the phone, you know, they're DoorDasher, you're DoorDash, and you start a conversation, you talk, and you hear a lot of different things, you know. But one thing is, you know, just if you could pull that little bit of money out to the 10% or whatever, that's just an idea, to the side, put it away, act like it doesn't exist, and continue living on the edge. Continue living on the edge like you're broke, right? Just be broke, continue to be broke. But now you keep doing that over and over and over again. Like I said, the example I gave you, obviously you're only working 5 hours a week trying to get that $200 a day. And you know, you end up with $5,200 growing in an account somewhere by the end of the year. By the end of year one, you do that for a few years. You see what I'm saying? It goes on, but you can't do that without goals. You cannot do that without goals. So have a goal, guys. Don't spend it all. That's all for the day. I hope you have a good one. Catch you on the next one.